Hello guys, welcome to IELTS with Seethal. Today I'm going to discuss multiple choice questions in the listening part of the IELTS test. So most of the people are having trouble with multiple choice questions. The reason why some people struggle with multiple choice questions is because they aren't able to recognize when the answer is being said. That's the main problem. Okay, so there is a specific strategy for that, you guys. So let's discuss some of the questions. So I am taking here the Cambridge 12, book number 12, test number 8, section 2.
Section 2. You will hear a podcast about an area called the sheep market in a New Zealand city. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 14. Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 14.
Welcome to this podcast about the sheep market, which is one of the oldest parts of the city. As its name suggests, there was originally a market here where farmers brought their sheep, but now it's been redeveloped into a buzzing, vibrant area of the city, which is also home to one of the city's fastest-growing communities. The nearby university has always meant the area's popular with students who come in to enjoy the lively nightlife, but now graduates embarking on careers in the worlds of fashion and design are buying up the new apartments recently built here to replace the small houses where the market workers used to live. The narrow old side streets are great places for finding original pictures, jewellery and ceramics which won't break the bank, as well as local produce like fruit and vegetables. There's also lots of pavement cafes where you can have a coffee and watch tourists from all over the world go by. The oldest buildings in the area are on the main streets, including the city's first department store, built in the 1880s, which is still open today. The sheep market is a centre for fashion, and there's a policy of encouraging new young designers. The Young Fashion Competition is open to local young people who are passionate about fashion. This year they've been asked to design an outfit based on ideas from the music and technology that's part of their everyday life, using both natural and man-made fibres. The garments will be judged by a panel of experts and fashion designers, and the winning entries will be modelled at a special gala evening. Parking at the sheep market is easy. There are plenty of pay and display car parking spaces on the roadsides, which are fine if you just want to stay for an hour or two. But if you want to spend the day there, it's better to park in one of the 4 underground car parks. It's not expensive, and if you can present a receipt from one of the local stores, you'll not be charged at all. After 6 p.m, many of the car parks have a flat rate which varies, but it is usually very reasonable.
Okay, now that you heard the tape, now we can discuss the answers for those questions. For question number 11, which is the most rapidly growing group of residents in the sheep market area. So this is the keywords here, that is the most rapidly growing group of residents. Okay, now from the tape, we heard the phrase home of fastest growing. Okay, home of fastest growing. As soon as we heard that phrase, that is home of the fastest growing, which is the synonym language for most rapidly growing group of residents, then we'll listen to the tape carefully. Okay, because they are going to say the answer after that. So we should pay attention to the language. All right. Then we heard that the students, then we are hearing the exact language for the students and the university. We have heard the word university and the students. They are exact language. So by this, what they are doing is they are trying to pull the people towards this answer choice B. because especially for those who are not having a high level of English are tend to mark this as the answer, because they tell us that they hear the word student and I hear the word university, then I'm gonna mark this as the answer. No, this is how they are trying to trick you. Okay, so what they're doing is they are just saying the exact language, and after that they are going to give the correct answer. So let's listen to the tape again, everybody.
Welcome to this podcast about the sheep market, which is one of the oldest parts of the city. As its name suggests, there was originally a market here where farmers brought their sheep, but now it's been redeveloped into a buzzing, vibrant area of the city, which is also home to one of the city's fastest growing communities. The nearby university has always meant the area is popular with students who come in to enjoy the lively nightlife, but now graduates embarking on careers in the worlds of fashion and design are buying up the new apartments recently built here to replace the small houses where the market workers used to live.
Now, we have heard the exact language, and after that they are using a but here. But, so this is very important. Very often they use this but to which indicates that they are going to tell the exact or the correct answer. They'll use the exact language and then use the but, and then followed by it will be the correct answer, which will be the synonym of the correct answer actually. Okay, so you should be careful about that. Now we heard that the graduates embarking on careers. Graduates embarking on careers. Okay, so this is the this is a synonym language for young professional people. Okay, young professional people. This is the synonym language. So the answer choice is A. A is the correct answer for this question. Okay, now listen to the next question. Question number 12. The speaker recommends the side streets in the sheep market for there. Okay, so here one of the biggest mistakes that people might make is they look for the answer choices, and they'll pick up the answers that have the exact words from the tape. As soon as they are hearing the words, they just mark any of these answer choices. And that is the biggest mistake that you ever do. Okay, no, you can do that. What you have to do is just listen to the question or the keywords in the question. That is what you have to do. Okay, so here please listen to the question first and then listen for these keywords. That is these recommends, which means recommendations. The speaker is recommending something about the side streets. So we have to listen for this synonym language for recommendations. Okay, they're not gonna give the exact language for recommendations. They try to use some synonym language for this recommendation. Okay, so pay attention to that. And also the side streets. Listen for that word, the side streets. Okay, so listen to the tape, please.
The narrow old side streets are great places for finding original pictures, jewellery and ceramics which won't break the bank, as well as local produce like fruit and vegetables. There's also lots of pavement cafes where you can have a coffee and watch tourists from all over the world go by.
We heard the word the side streets, then we have to pay attention to that. As after the side streets, they told us that these are the side streets are great place for finding. When somebody tells that these are the great place for finding, means that they are recommending that place for that they are recommending this place. Okay, so this is the synonym language, or great place for finding. This is the synonym language for the word recommendation. Okay, so this is what the IELTS people are checking, whether we are able to understand the synonym language or not. Okay, now after that we have to find out the answer choices. Here they have told the word buildings. This is an exact language trap. Exact language trap, you guys. So don't fall in that trap. Okay, they are trying to trick you by telling the exact language. Okay, now they told us that people all around the world, which means international. But they had said nothing about the restaurants, so we cannot pick up this answer choice. International restaurants, this is not the answer choice. And historical buildings is not the answer choice. What they have told just after the side streets are great places for finding what? Finding pictures. Okay, pictures, jewelry, and ceramics. Okay, which are the synonym language for what? For arts and crafts, right? So the side streets are a great place for finding pictures, jewelry, and ceramics, which means they are a great place for arts and crafts, everybody. So the answer choice C is the correct answer. Okay, so I hope that you understand how it works. Okay, you have to pay attention to the synonym language. Okay, first you have to refer to the keywords in the question and pay attention to the tape as soon as you hear the keywords here, and then just listen to the answer choices. Okay, now question number 13. Clothes designed by entrants for the young fashion competition must. So please listen to the tape.
The sheep market is a centre for fashion, and there's a policy of encouraging new young designers. The young fashion competition is open to local young people who are passionate about fashion. This year they've been asked to design an outfit based on ideas from the music and technology that's part of their everyday life, using both natural and man-made fibres. The garments will be judged by a panel of experts and fashion designers, and the winning entries will be modelled at a special gala evening.
And what is the answer? Here the question says they're being asked to design outfits based on music and technology. So here outfits is a synonym for clothes, right? Outfits is a synonym for clothes. So they are being asked to design outfits based on music and technology. What is music and technology? It is a synonym match for contemporary culture. Okay, contemporary culture. So they're being asked to design outfits based on music and technology, which means that they are inspired by aspects of contemporary culture. Okay, this is how the answers are picked. Okay, so our answer choice B is the answer. Now let's move on to the question number 14. Car parking is free in some car parks if you... So you have to pay attention to the word free. This is a keyword here, and car parking. So let's listen to that.
Parking at the sheep market is easy. There are plenty of pay and display car parking spaces on the roadsides, which are fine if you just want to stay for an hour or two. But if you want to spend the day there, it's better to park in one of the 4 underground car parks. It's not expensive, And if you can present a receipt from one of the local stores, you'll not be charged at all. After 6 p.m, many of the car parks have a flat rate which varies, but it is usually very reasonable.
So here you first hear the exact language less than an hour. Okay, so most probably people are getting to this trap. This is exact language. They are using exact language. Okay, but after that they are saying that if you can present a receipt from a store, you will not be charged. You will not be charged at all. Okay, so the store is a synonym for shops, and will not be charged means that free. Okay, the synonym for free is will not be charged, and store means that shop, which means that the answer choice B is the correct one. Okay, this is how you have to do, guys. That is, listen to the keywords in the question and then find the synonym language, and then listen to the answer choices, which is also the synonym language. Okay, so I hope everybody has a good idea now of how you are supposed to do and manage multiple choice question. Okay, so it doesn't matter where it comes. That is, it can be at section 1, section 2, 3, or 4, even 4. And 4, most probably they'll ask fill in the blank question, but sometimes they'll play with these multiple choice questions even in section 4. So it doesn't matter where it comes. The strategy is same. That is, you have to pay attention to the keywords in the question and listen for that in the tape. And then they will give the synonym language for the multiple choice question. And never ever fall in the exact language trap, you guys. Okay, this is the big advice or big mistake that everyone are doing in multiple choice question. As soon as they are hearing the same words, then they'll fall into that trap. Okay, after just giving the exact language, after that they will use synonym language for the answers. So pay attention to that, everybody. Okay, thank you all. So let's see in the next video, and keep watching my videos. If you're liking my videos, please don't hesitate to click the like button and also the bell icon so that you will not miss any of my videos. Please subscribe my channel for more videos, you guys. So let's see in the next videos. Bye.